Welcome back, everybody. It's Rama from Junk Journal Divas. Hello, my friends. It is Rama again, and I am back with another editing video. And look, guys, I remembered that I have a mouse, so I don't have to go through and add all those stickers. That will be a lot easier editing. Okay, so in the first video, I was working with the photo and collage, and we did a couple of things with that. I was playing with the paper dolls and also just showing how to edit a photo. The next video, which I'm calling Video Editing 101, that was all videos, and just starting to learn some of the different things that you'll be using, some of the basic things. So if you did not watch that one, please, I would watch that one first, because I'm kind of going to expand on that. So what we're going to do today is I am going to be editing a video, and we're going to be putting it on YouTube. You're going to see exactly what I do. So I have the Inshot app up, and I'm going to go to video, and I am going to choose which video I want to go up. I've got a lot of different projects going on here. If you want, you can highlight several in a row, and it will add them in the order that you highlight them. So I'm going to just do one at a time. I'm going to go here and hit the check mark. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it comes up. And the first thing I'm going to do, because I realized that when I hit play to go through and look at a video, the sound is really loud, and then you can't hear me talking, and you also can't tell which me is talking, the one in the video or the one trying to do the tutorial. So I am first going to turn the sound down. I'm going to highlight it, and then I'm going to go to, where is it, the volume, and I am just going to turn this down and then hit the check mark. All right, so far you can see here we've got 13 minutes, and I'm introducing this project. Now I want to go to the next video. I very rarely sit down and do a video all at once. It's usually piecing them together. So if I start a project, a lot of times it's a different day that I'm recording. So this is really helpful to do this. So I'm going to go down here and hit the plus sign, and I am going to choose video photo. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to add these two at once so we can see what happens here, and then I'm going to hit the check mark. Okay, so where the cursor is, see the white box there? Right here, we want to click on this. This is the transition, because we're going from this video over here to this video. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to choose the transition that I want to use and then hit the check mark. I am also going to highlight this and turn the volume down because it is really confusing. I'm going to hit the check mark. Okay, so now we're going to start editing this video. If there's anything that you want to do to the entire video, now is the time to do it. Because as you add your splits into your video, let's say you decide that you want to change the lighting or something. In order to apply it to this entire big long chunk of video, you have to do it now. Otherwise, you have to go to every tiny little piece in between all of your splits and make the edit. Okay, if that makes sense. So right now what I want to do is, for this whole video, the first thing I always do is the canvas, because I want the ratio to be different. You can see now that here and at the bottom I have, you know, the black. I want it to actually fit the screen. So I am going to go down here to canvas. And then we've got ratio, zoom, and background. We are already at the right ratio. I just need to zoom in. So I'm going to pinch, you know, and zoom in here. Then I'm going to hit the check mark over here. Just to recap, the first thing you do when you pull up a video to edit is to check the canvas, make sure it's the 3:2 ratio, and then zoom in or out to make sure it's fitting your screen the way that you want. This is also where you would change the volume or lighting if you want to, and that way it is applied to the entire video. Now I'm showing the fabric ones. And I think here I'm talking about I want to make more fabric ones. So again, I'm getting to the end of this chunk of video. Whoops, and here is the transition. So again, I'm going to click on this. Then I'm going to pick the transition that I want to apply here. And when I find the one that I like, then I'll hit the check mark. Now, so we've got our transition. Again, I am going to highlight it. I'm going to go to canvas and zoom in there anyway. All right, I'm going to hit the check mark. Next, I want to turn the volume down for this new section of video also. So I'm going to highlight it, and then I'm going to go to the volume, and I'm going to turn that the whole way down, and then check mark. The other thing that I want to do is I want to speed this up. I'm going to highlight this part of the video, then I'm going to go to speed, and let's do 230. Okay. And then I'm going to hit the check mark. All right, so let me just hit play here and see what this is like. So the next thing I want to do here is to condense this video. So I'm going to be making splits around any of the parts that I can delete, any of the parts that are unnecessary. So that is what I'm going to be doing next. Okay, well, right now I'm not really doing anything. I'm kind of just getting ready to start doing something. So once I start doing something, like right here, I am going to hit split. And now this whole section here, I can highlight this and just delete this part of the video. When I do that, this transition stays here. So now we're going from the previous video and we're starting here where we're actually doing something. Okay. Okay guys, now what I want to do, I want to put my intro, and we need to have that at the beginning, and I left that out on purpose because I just wanted to show you that if you can go anywhere here where you have a split, and you could add a photo in right here or another video, whatever it is that you want to add. I'm going to go the whole way back to the beginning. And I'm going to hit the plus. I want to do video or a photo. And then let me see here. I just look for, I know it's, okay, this 6 seconds. I'm going to hit the plus sign. Welcome back, everybody. It's Rama. Okay, guys, I had to mute this section, so I'm doing voiceover here, but I just am showing basically that I am going in to add a transition right after my intro video, hitting the check mark, so now I have my intro up. And I need to scroll the whole way back to the end, and that's because that's where we're going to start working to add to our video and do the rest of the editing. Okay guys, so I go from talking here, and then I made this faster. There's no sound here. So I want to play some music. So you are going to be watching me edit, but I'm not going to really be talking. If I do talk, I will pause it and say, okay, I'm back, so that you know it's me, not the video talking. But this first part I can talk through. Let's see, because we want to, usually I'll start the music before we go over in here because there's no sound here, and I'll fade it in. So I'm going to go to music. I'm going to click music. Now when I click on something, it's going to play music and it's going to be loud, so I'm not going to be talking. But what I do, just to tell you before it's done here, I am going to copy whatever it is that I want to use. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to hit use, and then it adds it to my video. Here we go. Let me pick something out first. Okay, so right now it's copied. I am going to go here, and I want to paste it in. There we go. Go back to my video. So what I just did there, guys, remember I was talking about my notes app, and that when I'm editing, I will put any information that I want to put there, my social media links, hashtags, music info. So then whenever I go to upload my video to YouTube, I can just copy all of that and paste it into the video description. So now I'm back to my video, and we just added the music, and the purple music line is highlighted. So I'm going to hit the volume, and I'm turning it down a little bit because it's always really loud. So I'll turn it down, then I'm going to hit my check mark. Okay, so next I still want to edit the music. It's highlighted still. I want to go up and hit edit, and then at the bottom here you'll see I'm going to slide over, and I'm going to fade in, and I'm going to do fade out. Now I can't play this so you don't hear what it's like, because you'll hear it twice. You will hear the video and then also the playback part, so it's really confusing. But right now what I'm doing is I hit play, so I'm hearing me talk, and now we're going into the transition. The music is starting, it's fading in, and now the music is playing, and this is the part of the video that we made go faster, and I deleted all those pieces out because I'm just showing how I rolled the beads up. Now I want to see which video I want to add next here. And I need to go this way. So you can see this is the last, or wait, no, these are the last ones that I added. You can see the checks here. I think this is the one that I want to go to next. Hit the check mark. Okay, so now I have my new video that's up, and this part of the video, the new part, I'm actually talking and going through something. So I go from the part of the video like before this, where I have it going faster, the music is playing, and I'm just showing how I create the beads, and then I'm flowing into me talking. So what I want to do is get rid of the music now. So I'm right where the new video begins, and the music is highlighted, so that's what I'm working on. I want to put a split here. So I'm going to go to split, and then I'm going to hit delete because I want to delete that whole last section of the music. So now we already did our fade in and fade out. So if you were to play this, the music would go from me talking, it would fade into music. I'm making the boho beads, and then it fades out, and then boom, I start talking again. Just so you know, I already went through this section of the video and I did add my edits to it. So this section is all good. So let's go to, okay, here's the end. All right, so that's it. So I'm gonna go over here. You don't have to do this, but that was an abrupt ending. So I'm actually gonna go to photo. I'm gonna add my photo that I took here. Once again, I'm gonna put a transition. I'm gonna make it a little bit slower. I'm gonna hit the check mark. Now I'm gonna want to say thanks for joining me today. It's gonna take a little bit longer than just this picture. So I'm gonna hit the picture. I'm gonna drag it out here and see how long I need. I'll probably get rid of some of that. All right, now we're into here. So I am going to do voiceover. So you're gonna hear me talking. It's me currently talking, but I'm recording myself also. So we are going to go to, again, music. I'm going to go to record. Now, when I hit this button, I will be recording. You can also activate the timer over here if you want. I hope I inspired you to try some boho beads. And as always, thank you so much for joining me today for some creative fun. All right. Now, I'm going to hit the check mark. I'm going to highlight this and I can go back to here because I don't need all of that. Let's say I want to add, you know, like a don't forget to like and subscribe or something like that. If you go under sticker, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. So you can do so I clicked on subscribe and I can just make this pop up, do whatever I want with it. So I'm just kind of playing around with the size here, showing you that you can move it around and do things. I'm going to click on like and we'll add that also. So whenever you're happy with the placement, then you can hit the check mark. And now you can see, if you're watching my video, they pop up really fast and then they disappear. So let's say I want those to stay until the very end of my video, which normally I would. You can just highlight it and then pull that back to the end of the video, and then that way it will remain there for the rest of your video. It's not going to just disappear. So then once I have that fixed, then I can hit the check mark again. Now that I'm happy with all of this, and I've written down my music, I've written down some of my timestamps in my notes. So I am going to save this video and then we are going to put it up. We're going to upload it to YouTube. Okay guys, so now I am going to, well, I can just go home or whatever, hit the home button. Now I can actually get out of Inshot. I'm going to go here and let me copy this whole thing. I'm going to hit copy. I'm going to go to YouTube and I'm going to hit the plus, the plus sign down here, and then choose video. And then once my photos come up or my videos come up, I'm gonna pick the one that I just did that I want to upload. And I'm doing voiceover because it's playing right now, so it's really loud. But the next thing I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go down to the video description because remember I copied my stuff that I had written down in notes, and I'm gonna just paste it all here. So I've got my video description. And now I'm going to add my thumbnail, pick the photo that I want to add. So here is my thumbnail, and I can kind of zoom in and out, see what I want. Then once I'm happy with it, I can hit select. Okay, now I'm going to write in a title. So I am going to call this one Easy Boho Beads. I've got my description. Now for me, I'm going to leave this unlisted for the time being because I want to go back and check it because I'm kind of being quick here since I'm doing the tutorial. Then I'm going to go down here to playlists. Always pick craft with me if it's me making something. And then I would also say this is, here we go, embellishments. And then I'm going to hit done. Okay. And then everything is here, so I'm just going to go up here and click next. Now this part, is it for kids or not? I just ignore this because if you say it's not for kids, then they think that it needs to be hidden. I think it makes it weird to see. So I just ignore this and upload video. Now if you click on this, you can see it processing. And you can see it processing here. And then once it's finished, it is up and you are ready to share it. So thank you for watching. This is the second video editing. So I will probably in the next one, let's see, what do we have to do? We'll probably do more playing around with music, voiceover, and we will also add a pip, which is like putting a picture up in the middle of your video. So let's say, oh, actually I did it when I was talking about my dogs in one of my latest videos because they were barking. So as I was talking about them, I just had a photo of them pop up. That's what a pip is. So we'll do that. And I definitely want to play around with doing some more collage because that was just a lot of fun. And so we will see what is next. Please let me know in the comments if there's something that you want me to do again to get more clarification on, or just anything in general that you want me to touch on, because I'm basically, whoever's watching this, I'm letting you guide me. So as always, I thank you for watching, and we'll meet up for the next one.